Hey guys, it's Wahidi here, and I'm with no one today, but I am doing another showcase. This time it's Paladin, Warlord Showcase Paladin class this time. Today we got the Avenger, Crusader, and Protector. Again, I only have the first two. Cost quite a bit of coins for the second one, the third one, I mean, the Protector. But I can still show you it in the shop. So, I'll go ahead and read the information. If you want, I can even do a couple of demonstrations. Okay, so we got Avengers Strike. 45 energy, 15% crit chance, and the multiplier is 153%. Now, I usually get about 400 damage on average with this when I do play it, so again, just to show you how much, I'm going to say for the numbers 400, and say we do get a critical hit, times 1.53, 612 with a critical hit, plus the original 400 is 1012. No excess damage, but a single strike is 1012 damage. Then we got Consecrate, which does quite a bit of damage. I usually get about 150 with that. Again, critical chance, only that's for each hit. It has a cooldown of 10 seconds, costs 25 energy. Paladins run through energy like nobody's business. Okay, everyone in Consecrate's area of effect takes an extra 15% damage from Avenger's Strike. We're not going to calculate that, whatever. You can figure it out yourself if you want. So, like I said, I get about 150 damage. Already, 150% of that is 225 damage. Not to mention, after the first hit, if it hits the same guy again, they'll take an additional 15% on the critical hit. So, yeah. Then there's Light Infusion. Cooldown 19 seconds. Similar to Time Warp, only instead of dropping you back somewhere, what it does is it restores 40 energy and increases your movement speed by 20% for 4 seconds. You can increase the energy it restores, reduce its cooldown, and increase the movement speed with the perks found in the shop. Then there's Holy Radiance, which has a cooldown of 23 seconds, costs 40 energy, crit chance 10%, but the crit multiplier is one of the highest I've ever seen without boosts. It's 175%. What you do is surround yourself with holy energy. Basically, it's just yellow particle effect, healing you and nearby allies. You can heal as many people within the specific range as possible for equal damage, equal health each person. Now, Avenger's Wrath is something you want to use if you're doing a massive amount of AoE damage. I know the cooldown is quite large. It is the ultimate ability, but that can be shortened. What it does is every time you use Avenger's Strike in 12 seconds, it'll hit 2 additional enemies within 2 blocks of the target that you hit. So if you're doing a lot of AoE damage and a lot of enemies are jumping around, I suggest spending the energy on Holy Radiance, Consecrate, then using Light Infusion, and then Avenger's Wrath, and going to town with Avenger's Strike. They can do massive amounts of damage that way. And of course, this is the attacking Paladin, so they do an automatic plus 10% damage already. Now, we're going to take a look at the damage class, Crusader. Similar abilities, Crusader Strike restores energy while damaging instead of doing increased damage. It restores energy to 2 nearby allies, and that can actually include yourself. Then there's Consecrate, again, same thing. Light Infusion, same thing. Holy Radiance, same thing. Then there's Inspiring Presence. You being on the battlefield with this active increases your energy regeneration by 5 per second and movement speed by 20%. All for 6 seconds. Every one of your allies on the battlefield with Inspiring Presence active receives this bonus. As you can see, they take no damage and they receive 10 per second. So with Inspiring Presence, they receive 15 per second and 15 per hit. That's the mana. Now, again, I can't show you Protector by clicking on it because I don't have the coins, but I do have the ability to show you its shop. Here's the Paladin and skills. Okay, so Protector Strike, what it does is while it's damaging your enemies, instead of returning more energy to them, it returns health to your allies. That's pretty much all Protector Strike does. Then there's Consecrate, same thing, only this one reduces its energy cost. Light Infusion, same thing, only it restores more energy for your friends as well. Then Light Infusion speeds you up and restores more energy for you. Holy Radiance is the one that restores more energy for your friends. Hammer of Light, what it does is it drops a hammer in a specific area, and instead of doing damage to your enemies, what it does is it does a lot of healing to your friends in that area. It does actually drop a hammer down onto the ground, and it does a massive amount of healing. So, yeah, this has been the Paladin Warlords class. They look pretty funky. Just need to add a sun on the chest. Praise the sun. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do. There are, in fact, several ways you can play each of the classes, but I suggest if you're starting, try Paladin. If you don't like it, try Mage next. And if neither of them work, then try Warrior. If that doesn't work, find the one of those three that you like best, get it to level 35, and then try Shaman. Okay, but we're going to start off with Warrior next, and then the last is my personal favorite, the Shaman. So tomorrow we'll be doing the Warrior, and then finally the Shaman. After that, I'll do gameplays with each of the characters. I will work them all up to level 20, and they will stay at level 20. Well, my Mage and my Shaman are already okay, so I just need to work on my Warrior and my Paladin. I'll do gameplays in the order that I showed you them. So it'll be Mage, Paladin, Warrior, Shaman. Now, if you've played this game and you don't really understand the classes, I can't really show you how to use them except when I use them in a battle. I can give you ideas to use them behind. Similarly to similar to this. Shite. I just changed. Okay. Similar to this. Again, like I said, Holy Radiance, Consecrate, Light Infusion, Avenger's Wrath, and then Avenger's Strike, if you're doing a massive amount of multi-person damage. Number one, because your Consecrate will hit a lot and they'll take more damage automatically from your Avenger's Strike. Plus, Avenger's Wrath enables multi-hits for Avenger's Strike. Holy Radiance heals everyone. It's not an instantaneous thing. I mean, it does do a little bit of healing instantly, but if it's there for a little while, it'll heal a little bit more. And then Light Infusion, just to get the energy you spent on Holy Radiance back. Avenger's Wrath doesn't have an energy cost, but you'll need Light Infusion to get back Holy Radiances. You can spend Consecrates, and then you can just strike them down with Avenger's Strike. But yeah, so each of the gameplays is different. You'll never know until you fight someone like I could pick apart the mage with the paladin, and I can pick apart the warrior with the mage. I can pick apart the shaman with the warrior. I can, since I've played all the classes, I can pick apart every single one of them with a different class. There are so many things that can counter them. It's really up to you, and do you really know your class? Like, I know mage perfectly, just like I know my shaman perfectly. I don't really know these two classes. I mean, I can play both of them, okay. But of course, I don't play them as well as anyone else that could play either of them. So yeah, this is it, guys.